Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. We are so glad to have you back with us. We had a fantastic weekend at Horizons Unlimited in Virginia. If you have never been to a Horizons Unlimited event, you've got to check it out. It's awesome. And we had a fantastic time, but unfortunately,
we didn't get to stay the whole time.
Why are we up so early, you guys?
Well, it appears that our good friend Jason decided to keep his wife happy.
Here it is.
And his wife booked us a wedding before we knew about the rescheduled Horizons conference. So this is not really his fault.
But you're still
left turn.
gonna blame it on me.
Mine said left turn back there.
Oh, it sure did.
So we decided that Jason wasn't going to leave alone, so we went with him, and being that we're all photographers, we decided we were going to help him out with the photography.
Yes.
All right, I'm turning around.
Anybody coming, Jason?
Negative. Everything is clear.
So as you can see, we are all very much directionally challenged.
And clearly not awake yet.
And I'm constantly discombobulated.
It's not a bad thing. Man, the light is beautiful this morning.
It is a gorgeous sunrise. I kind of wish we had time to fly a drone. But we do not have time to do any dilly-dallying today, do we?
No. Our day will end at 10 o'clock tonight.
He was going to leave Horizons Unlimited early, and Steve and I are like, no way, dude. We're a team. We showed up together. We're leaving together. And as Steve said, we're going to help you photograph the wedding.
And there's nothing like having two professional photographers that have 30 years experience each to come help a guy who's done a handful of weddings. So it was big bonus for me.
Our obligations start at 1:30. It is 7:04. We have a 5-hour trip and a shower to take.
And we're going to break out some Z9s and some fun stuff.
And a little video.
And some video. We're going to get some behind-the-scenes footage. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around, check out this video, and we'll catch you guys in the outro at the end.
And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
Bing.
Steve, we passed 3 gas stations.
I know.
Okay. And cut.
Foreshadowing. Steve, you and I have photographed a lot of weddings together. It's almost like we think in tune.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I'll start to do a shoot or a shot, and I'll look over, and you're right there already. It's just like
and I'll say, "Did you cover?" Oh yeah.
Seriously,
okay.
you had to ask that question. I've got almost 800 weddings under my belt. I've been doing this for 36 years. Chris, I don't even want to think about how many you.
I have so many, I don't even know.
But
either that, or I've forgotten.
But anyway, it's our passion. We love weddings probably as much as we love our gear. We are truly Nikon geeks and camera geeks.
He suffers from an illness called NAS, Nikon Acquisition Syndrome.
Yes, guilty as charged. The treatment obviously is to buy more gear, so therefore I feel obligated to keep up with the times.
Now, we have this wedding coming up. We've done a lot of weddings together, but how do we decide who shoots the girls and who shoots the boys?
Rock, paper, scissors, obviously.
Arm wrestle? No, I'm not doing that.
Come on. That's the only way I stand a chance.
No, we have a blast and we cover all aspects of the wedding. But in this particular case, we wanted to limit our gear to the brand new Z9s. We are both members of the Nikon Professional Services Group, and so we get priority purchasing power, which is great. They send us the gear earlier on than the normal photographers, but Steve somehow got 2. Normally they're supposed to be limited to 1 per person.
There was about a 4-month wait between the 2 of them, so don't think I just got 2 at one time. So.
Yeah. I don't know who you had to bribe to get a second Z9.
Well, it's like anything, money talks.
Or maybe it's reputation.
Reputation, yes. It did come about because I had referred several photographers to this camera store. I like to shop small shops.
Local.
Small local shops, just because The big box stores, they're going to get theirs. Nothing wrong with them, nothing wrong with the guys in New York, but I think if we don't support the little ones, the little local shops, we're not going to have a place to go get cameras in the future.
And in fact, I ended up going through your guy.
Same guy.
Because we don't have any local camera shops left in Charleston.
So it pays to shop local.
On guard!
I bought two and several lenses to go with it. I kind of built a whole system of mirrorless. Not that I had to, but when I go out and photograph a wedding and you're in the heat of battle, I want to be able to reach down and grab the camera and know where all the dials and buttons are without having to rethink that. Not that it's that hard to do, because Nikon has done an incredible job of making the switch very intuitive.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not made of money, so I'm making the switch
slowly,
a little bit slower. So I did get the Z9 and sold my D850 to replace it. I had I really enjoyed my lineup of DSLRs, D5, D850, D500. They each have their specific strengths and they work seamlessly together. But as I anticipated switching over to mirrorless, I knew that, something had to go. So the D850 is gone. Z9, and then of course when it's time to pick up another Z9, and I'm slowly building my arsenal of lenses as well. Now the cool part about doing this way is that I knew that I had a lens that Steve didn't have, and Steve had a couple of lenses that I didn't have. So we were able to do a full coverage with just the 3 cameras. I basically carried the 24 to 70 f2.8, which when you put this high megapixel camera in crop mode, that makes it a 35 to 105. So I got a good range from 24 to 105, very sharp, fantastic lens, but I don't have any super wide and I don't have any telephoto.
My style of shooting is I like super wide to super long. So therefore I went with the 14 to 30 f4. Great lens, super wide.
It's still an S series lens, fantastic, sharp as a tack.
Then for my longer, I went with the tried and true 70 to 200. I can put that in crop sensor mode and get almost to 300, so I can really reach out and touch somebody with this thing. But the combination of the two of them, I keep one on the hip and one on the monopod, and it just gives me the ability to cover the extremes while Chris is going in for the traditional.
Now the cool part about Steve's setup is he uses the monopod, of course, to alleviate the weight from his arms when he's using the longer telephoto, and to be able to shoot at lower shutter speeds if he needs to. But the cool part is we have this term we call the angel cam. So he will take this bad boy off the monopod and create a little mini drone shot by simply raising that camera way up in the air and shooting the whole wedding ceremony. It's really cool angle, or the dance floor. There's so many cool things you can do. And I teach a workshop. I taught a workshop at the Horizons Unlimited event about techniques to improve your photography. And one of those techniques is to change your angle. Don't always be shooting from here up. Take a knee, shoot from above, stand up on some stairs. And so that allows us to really get some very unique angles.
It's all about perspective. Let's go photograph a wedding.
Let's do it. Wonder Twins activate. You guys lean together and be like, turn your chin this way.
Okay.
Look way down that way.
Like that?
Yep, even more, just turn a little more. Perfect. Nice quiet moment.
I'm just gonna say the photographer in charge told me to do it. Say yes. Yes. There you go. One more. Done.
Awesome. Big smiles. Fairies in the woods. Everybody take a deep breath and go, ah. Nice. Very good. Awesome. Now you need to get a little more sass. Now cross your arm. Oh. There you go. A little pop the toe. Love it. Awesome, ladies.
I saw him on the bed. Right.
I'm going to lean in a little closer to her while you're doing that.
We're on the bed now.
Here.
Me or her?
Yep.
And just look out there?
Actually, wrist out. Yep, right
Okay,
there.
wrist out.
Yeah, you see, you knew exactly what I was doing. And then bring your glass straight out towards me like this.
Okay.
a little bit. Nice. And looking right here at me. Are doing that first.
Did it work?
Push that hair back just a smidge. Love it. Love that.
I can do it.
First time. Oh, that'll work. I love it. That is absolutely perfect.
That is so pretty.
But if you have a little bit of pro tip for you, pop a hip a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That looks great. Beautiful. Yeah, looking down, that's great.
This way. Big smiles. Say yes.
Yes.
Let your shoulders down. Thank you.
So you got him covered?
I have a beautiful life.
Ah, smart man.
Breathe, buddy, breathe.
Do I do it now?
Yep.
And can I get you two to switch places? Okay, don't move. Take that way. Well, my lens is going to be in there. Does that matter?
No, you want it in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gives this woman. In the journey, one filled with hope, Emmy, I will now ask each of you to affirm your intentions. Rivers drown it. To love and cherish until death parts us. Lord, bless this ring and continue in your favor until life's end.
that God has brought you together and now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Kiss, kiss. So what about flashes, Steve?
Flashes. I and Chris, we both will leave a flash on our camera. We may use it, we may not. I've got one of my selector buttons down here that I can actually push and turn it off without having to reach up and turn it off. So I can do it available light instantaneously, or I can go to a on-camera flash, and we both are tried and true off-camera flash guys. We have used them for years. We both have our own little systems. I still use SB800s using the old Pocket Wizard 4 channels.
How old are you anyway?
Old, older than dirt. I think I used to do tin types.
Yeah, but the SB800 is
it's just a bulletproof.
Workhorse, yeah. But unfortunately, I had some of my SB800s kind of get on the blink after, let's see, I think I had 8 at one point, SB800s, and a couple of them started to die off and I couldn't find any. I'd try and buy some used ones from friends and so on, but I decided to try out the Godox / Flashpoint system. And so I brought that with me to this wedding. And we're going to play with that a little bit. I have an extra transmitter, so Steve's going to be able to play with that. So hopefully in our wrap-up video at the end, we can give you a little bit of feedback on that. But you'll see some beautiful off-camera flash work done by my friend Steve. And just again, to offer that extra variety, I'm going to primarily shoot available light so that the bride and groom has a wide, encompassing style of photographs from the whole day.
No, wait. Stand there like this, and you go.
No, we're not doing
This is
that.
the Three Stooges.
No, we got this. We got to. How's that for our Three Stooges imitation? Because we truly are Three Stooges.
I like amigos, but we can go with Stooges.
I can't believe how energetic you guys are. I'm exhausted.
Man, I tell you what, Chris, we kind of put Chris semi in charge last night at the wedding.
Semi in charge. Completely.
He is a slave driver.
But he did get 100 comments about how professional you guys were and how over expectation was
right.
the delivery.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Even the wedding planner was like, wow, these guys are really professional.
And I kept going, well, they've got like 3 decades each. I mean,
It was a good time. We are exhausted. Boatloads of images on the computer. Now the hard part starts. That's the editing. But fortunately for me, that's not my problem.
I love that part.
I love when I get to overshoot and deliver.
Yeah, we had a blast. Emmy and Jason, the couple that we photographed, were absolutely adorable. We had a great time and enjoyed meeting their family. We had a wonderful time at the venue. It was beautiful, very inspirational location. We found a lot of great backdrops to work with. I was personally very impressed with the Z9. I've shot a lot of, not a lot, but having had the Z9 for a couple of months now, I've shot a lot of corporate events and a lot of portrait sessions, but haven't photographed a wedding with it yet. And so I really put it to the test. The eye detect autofocus worked really, really well.
It's crazy how that thing does. It just blows my mind.
The 3D autofocus works really, really well. It's been in daylight, photographing portraits and things like that. When we got inside for the reception, I struggled a little bit. I had to check out some of the other focusing modes to see which one worked the best, but finally found a combination that I liked, and we can go into more detail for you there. But overall, the Z9 gets a 9.5. It's a heck of a camera, super fast, super reliable.
It's a beast.
It is a beast. It's heavy, but you know, it's about 20% lighter than my D5, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but when you carry two of them like I do, it's a
Well,
point.
when
But
you
that's
carry-
my own fault.
when you carry two D5s before that, then you're 40% lighter.
That's right. Hey, there's always a silver lining.
You
Good stuff.
Nikon guys.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
Nikon, Canon, Sony.
All brands are great. We are non-denominational. It just happens to be what we grew up on, what we love. I mean, I started with, Pentax, but soon after was a film shooter in Nikon. So I've been in the Nikon realm. It just feels comfortable to me. It's intuitive to me, but to each their own. If you have a brand that feels comfortable to you, we don't discriminate.
You ask any professional photographer, and they're not going to tell you one brand's better than the other. What they're going to tell you is that it's a box with controls, and if the controls are where you want them, then that's the box you need.
Correct. And you want to make sure you're building a system that you like. So if there are certain accessories or lenses or products that accompany a camera that you want, then of course that brand of camera would be the one to go with.
I suppose it's just like motorcycle.
It is.
That's right. That's why I have Honda.
And that's why I have Suzuki.
But see, Chris, he's got it.
See, look at this.
He's got a Honda
Nikon, Canon, Honda, Suzuki. Odd man out.
Apple,
Apple.
Android.
So,
I got one more for you. Raw JPEG. How long have you had
You
this
remind me of
pen?
my son. 48 years. Holy 49.
Holy smokes.
No, this month is 49.
that is fantastic.
Yeah. Bye. I'll send it to you.
No, only if you run it for me.
No. Why you think I'm trying to sell it?
Hey, listen, I'm not going to ruin a good thing by changing the.
I don't have no motorcycle, Jordan. You do.
Johnny's Drive-In, Fair Bluff, North Carolina. Highly recommended. Great burgers, great atmosphere, warm reception. Y'all come on down.